Bless y'all. So welcome to season 3, episode 1 of TheeSunRoom, and we back. I know it's been a minute since I made a new episode of TheeSunRoom, but no worries, I ain't give up on it, and I ain't give up on y'all. Just supplying the information and just the knowledge that I've been learning over the course of my own journey, you feel me? And I also want to say Happy New Year, because it's been since last year since I even did a video. And yeah, so that's how we're gonna kick it off. Like, what was I gonna say? Okay, alright, I got it. Let me reel it back. Getting a little excited, you know what I'm saying? It's just that time of the year, so just being outside. Oh yeah, I got Dakota with me. I don't know if you can see her, but I'm pretty sure she'll be playing in the water soon. But yeah, so like I said, hope all has been well. Oh yeah, so the last episode that I was doing, I was in North Carolina. Right now, I'm in Texas, you feel me? Still reestablishing better days, you already know. So, this is how I want to do like a recap on pretty much my journey all the way up to this point. And I also want to, so I've been like sitting with myself. Let me look over my notes too. So I jot some stuff down just to make sure I don't forget any small little details or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so just the move. So I got out here in Texas June last year, and yeah, it's been nothing but just experience after another, because I've never been to Texas before. I've always wanted to go. So yeah, here I am finally, you know what I'm saying? I just never knew when I would make it, but I just knew that I would someday. But yeah, timing is everything, and I appreciate the time to be able to bask in this newness, the surrounding, the people, the vegetation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta buy me a book, so from HEB, that's another thing that I just like learned about out here. I am not sponsored by HEB. But yeah, HEB, Buc-ee's and stuff like that you might hear about through the airways from people and stuff like that, but it's real. Like, it's a real culture out here. Like, Texas strong in this thing, you feel me? But I love it. And they got this book that is like just teaching you about like just the nature, the wildlife, the animals, the vegetation, and all this stuff that's out here in Texas specifically. So I definitely want to invest and intend to invest very, very soon into that book and just get my knowledge up, being outside and stuff like that. Because I love exploring, you feel me? So being in a huge state like Texas, I mean, North Carolina, oh my gosh. North Carolina, if y'all haven't been, is so beautiful. Like, I was in the, I guess you can say, central. Because I was close, but on the outskirts of Raleigh, which is the capital of North Carolina. And yeah, like, just being out on the outskirts is like, me, that's my preference. Even though I'm in the city right now, my girlfriend and I, we moved to the city, so we've been trying to adjust to the lifestyle for the time being, you know what I'm saying, and figure things out. But I love it, you know what I'm saying, because we still got the opportunity. This was actually the first place that we had came out here and just, man, just loved it. Like, just ever since the first day, because me personally, I love to have water around. So if it's like a park or like a trail that I can get immersive in, be surrounded by trees, cool. But you add water into the mix, that's a plus for me. So I'm in there like swimwear, you feel me? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So being out here, so yeah, I've been getting a lot of love and just been appreciating the unique experience of being out here in a new surrounding, new people, new environment. You know what I'm saying? Meeting her family, man, they so cool, you feel me? Like, I love it, like all the love that I've been receiving from people. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So also, yeah, we always gonna have our contrasts and opposing energies that we're gonna be met with on our journey. It's just life. It's just according to how we deal with it and things like that. It's just how we grow, elevate, and you know what I'm saying, be able to make our imprint. Because some things is here to test us. Well, everything is here to test us, you feel me? In this game of life, in the school of life, you feel me? Shout out Master Tahuti, you feel me? I definitely seen, like, when I was walking out, we was walking out of PetSmart, and I seen a blue heron on my way to make this video, and I was like, yeah, I know what time it is. So shout out to the throat chakra energy, you feel me? Shout out Master Teacher Tahuti, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so my experience in Texas has been love, and I just appreciate, like, just the people, you know what I'm saying, and my girlfriend, her family. Another thing is too, so before I got out of, so this is something I've been like, sorry if I feel like I kind of feel like I'm rushing a little bit, so let me slow down, take a breath, like. Alright, we back, you know what I'm saying? So, let me slow down for y'all. So, while I was in North Carolina the last couple of months before I even got out here, I started making a transition into eating fish. And just after that, I started gravitating toward turkey as well, and like chicken. Just more so experimenting, trying to see what she's doing. But yeah, just experimenting with my diet and just the lifestyle, you feel me? Because I've mentioned before, and I think it's episode 2, that I'm no longer, well, I was no longer vegan or been in that, like, that paradigm, because a lot of this stuff, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are catching on, or just asking questions and just wondering, like, what's going on, or like what's up. But there's definitely an agenda on being vegan, you know what I'm saying, and being like eating fake foods and not eating your whole foods. That's why I mentioned in episode 2, I think, that I'm plant-based and not vegan, because I was able to experience for myself, going through that journey, going in that path, in that direction, that whoa, like, this isn't the lifestyle for me. I'm still adding on pounds, but it's not good gains, you know what I'm saying, like healthy gains. And also, like, just the way that my food is digesting, it's not the best, you know what I'm saying, because it's like, it's really processed, it's like heavily processed, and it's not whole foods from the earth, you know what I'm saying, your vegetables and your fruits. So I'm just in a place where I'm figuring it out, but I'm still plant-based. Though there was a period where I did overindulge to the point where this is my first time last year I've ever witnessed and experienced sunburn. So I'm like, whoa, like, this is totally new for me. Like, my skin, I'm like, yo, what's going on? But I had to remember, like, the things that I learned up until this point, and just the things that I've, like, been implementing in my life that helped me along my journey, you know what I'm saying, as far as like feelings in your body. I had like a couple injuries and broken bones in my body that I'm feeling, or in my knees, and I'm like, whoa, like, I know my knees been good, you know what I'm saying, like, I've been able to get low and all that stuff, and even in my workouts, and I've been good, you know what I'm saying, no issue. But I've been experiencing those things, and even when I rise, like, I rise slower, like, man, like, what I was asking myself what was going on, but in the back of my mind, subconsciously, I already knew what was going on. What it was I was overly indulging too much into the flesh, because, I mean, though I took a time away from it, it was like, I think I turned 21 and I turned vegan. So it's been about good 8 years. I just turned 28, so a good, I'm tripping, a good 7 years. that I've been on the vegan / plant-based livity. Even though there's been like a couple times where I would like ingest some fish to see like how my body would react to it, but now I've made the conscious decision that nah, like I'm not about to judge myself, you know what I'm saying? Also, back to the point of how I was saying I was overindulging in these, just, I guess you can say, just the modern diet or just the standard American diet. It was like, nah, this ain't working for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just been in that paradigm of not consuming certain foods that it's starting to mess with me, especially the amount that I was consuming it in. So now I need to fast and dial it back. So that's what I did. So now I'm at the point of like implementing those things, and honestly, I tried bison out here and I love it. That's something I'm gonna eat sparingly, but fish and bison is definitely on my menu, along with my vegetables first and foremost, and my fruits, you know what I'm saying, my juices, my smoothies, and things of that nature. So at the end of the day, I say all of that to say this: you got to get right with yourself first, because not only is it reestablishing better days, rule number one when you incarnate here is know thyself. We need to know thyself, because that's the easiest way and the best way to not get swayed by other people's agendas that may not be in your best interest, because we have different experiences. We come here for different experiences, and also we come here to live life as well. That doesn't mean be foolish and just do whatever the fuck we want, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. Of course we strive for liberation and just freedom, and yeah, my bad, my camera, I'm still working with it, but yeah, so like I was saying, we strive for that liberation, that freedom, of course, because it's our birthright, you feel me? As children of the Most High, that is our birthright, and we need to stand in that, you know what I'm saying? And not be out here with the wool over our eyes and just, or like an ostrich with our head in the sand, and like just, you know what I'm saying, being oblivious to these agendas, because it is out here. And I know a lot of y'all feel this, you feel me? So, yeah, that's all I had to say, because like, I started to like care about other people's opinion before I even talked about this and opened up about it, because my own judgment, because of what I felt like other people would feel about me, but I had to get right within myself. So get right within yourself first and foremost, and gain that confidence within yourself, within your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when there's going to be times when other people don't, because they don't have the vision that you have, or have that drive and that determination in your heart to go be that beacon or go through that path, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to do that, and it's not going to leave us alone until we go do what it is that's on our heart, that's been placed on our heart by the Most High, you feel me? So that's just my word of encouragement for anybody that's just in life and they don't know what to do next, or we know what to do next. It's just that we haven't implemented it, because trying something new can be scary. We gotta get on the other side of the fear, you know what I'm saying? Feel it, because that's what emotions and feelings are for us to feel. But just don't let it consume us or be that emotion, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to express yourself. You feel me? We ain't gotta be like a robot or some shit and just beep, beep, boop, boop, just operating just in this mundane life like fucking robots and shit, you know what I'm saying? But what's my other, okay, so yeah, the importance of listening to this, like yourself, just the relationship with the Most High, and also yourself. I think that's pretty much all I had to get to. Oh yeah, and I do want to mention, honorary mention to Jesse Dortigan. Some of y'all know that I make music, so I'ma just drop this in here. Anybody that don't know me, or even if you like know me through the interwebs of like Instagram, YouTube, and things like that, I purposely released this music or re-released this music and remastered it, and so you can find it online on YouTube and all streaming platforms, Jesse Dortigan, and it's gonna still be under the name of Sunno, which is SSUNNO. And the name of the album, I'm gonna put it in the description so y'all can check that out. But the whole premise of that is to give a that stage of my life was a precursor to who you see today. I've always knew that I would be here. I just didn't know how I would get here. Sometimes I just wanted to give up. Sometimes I really didn't give a fuck. But I'm here as a living testimony and a living witness of sometimes you just don't know what's in your path until you just don't give up on yourself and look within, because we all have a gift and a talent that we've been here to provide for people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I tried to hoard that gift for myself and just be closed off to the world, but nah, it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So Jesse Dortigan is the precursor of who Sunno is today. And man, listening back to those songs reminded me of like, yo, I remember that young man. I remember those thoughts and those, I'm getting the chills, you feel me? Because it is so real, and like, I appreciate all of the hardships, the ups, the downs, the bad, the good, the joy, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything that brought me to this point, because that's character development, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't ask for anything easy in this life, because most things that's easy in this life ain't worth it. And I'm so blessed and honored, you feel me? So yeah, like, you get a glimpse of who I was, even my thought process. It was a little more raunchier back then, but you know what I'm saying, I was still on the bass shit, the swag, cooking on them, you feel me? But at the same time, it's like I had to mold and create my own path, so that's what I did with the REBD shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to mold and make my own imprint into this world, you feel me? And also, REBD isn't just for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understood that I need people in my life, and the people that I have in my life who were friends at that moment are now family to me, you feel me? So I appreciate y'all and being able to have like conversations and chat with you and connect with y'all. Like, most of us are so scattered out in like different states, even different countries, but we still have that love and respect for one another, and we keep pushing each other, cheering each other on, and like, man, I really appreciate y'all, like, wholeheartedly, you feel me? So new music from Sunno, from myself, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so yeah, that's why I want to also mention too. So Jesse Dortigan was the lower nature, but now I'm like fully in realization of my higher nature, and not just that I realize it and acknowledge it, but I'm becoming more and more in the days that pass, the minutes, the hours, the seconds, the months, the years, you know what I'm saying? Like, blood, sweat, and tears. Most High is my witness. Shout out to this win. Like, I'm here to the end, and that's when I say it is, you feel me? So at the end of the day, I had to step into the things that I felt like I knew. I had to start living it, you feel me? Because I was hampering my own growth by having these certain emotions or holding on to desires that wasn't in the best in my best interest, you feel me, to get me to where I needed to be, not just where I wanted, but what I need, you feel me, on a soulful level, you feel me. That's why I make soul music, because when I'm in the kitchen, in the lab, in the lab, you feel me, working up these man, just getting with it, you feel me, that I just gotta keep that in mind of like these intentions, you feel me, to keep the vibration high. But yeah, this is the first episode, man. This is probably the longest video that I've done, and I'm on a high right now, but I'm gonna just leave it off on this. It's gonna be many more that I'm gonna start. I've been writing down or just typing in my notes on my phone of like just topics that I want to do and things like that. So be on the lookout, and thank you for, if y'all stuck on, like, been watching this long, I appreciate it. Thank you, and until next time, bliss up, much love, much health to you and your family. Reestablishing better days. Sunno out.